Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. This is week 1 of us not being able to gather, so I'm doing a general introduction to the idea of church at home in this little video. It's a simple reminder, first of all, that church is us, the people, not the building. So even though we're in our own homes, we are as much church apart as we would be church were we gathered together. Each week I will be trying to prepare some materials with ideas of songs to sing or listen to on CD, or perhaps find online on somewhere like YouTube. And I'll also be giving you prayer points, and we'll have a reflection on the Bible passage that we would have been having a sermon about were we gathered together in the church building. It's so that we can get used to the idea of being church at home rather than church in the building. The deacons and I are working out how we can safely print off copies of the literature so that the people without computers can still be able to join in with us. We've not quite sorted that out yet, so it might be in the first week that they don't actually get anything. So if you know someone from Green Lane who's not got a computer, and you know that perhaps they'll feel sad or scared about being isolated and not having that weekly contact with us on a Sunday, or through coming to mend it on a Tuesday or a Thursday, then I want to encourage you to give them a ring, have a chat with them, keep them going, let them know that you are thinking of them, and if you want to, have a pray together, because it's not just down to the minister. We are all priests, a whole nation set aside by God to serve one another, and to know who's vulnerable and to recognise that and stay in touch and keep each other going is one of the best ways we can do that. The material that we're preparing, though, is a bit like trying to do a miniature service on your own or with your family group in your own home. And as you know, I work from home quite a lot of the time. So I will warn you, it's very easy to be distracted at home. There's always things you could be doing, maybe the washing up, perhaps emptying the dishwasher, perhaps, though not for me, there's a pile of ironing somewhere that's calling out to you. It might be that the people you share your house with are the people that are the distraction. But in order for us to understand that this is going to be a special time, a time dedicated to God, as if we had gone to the building to worship with other people, perhaps it would be good to mark that in a special way, a way a bit different to how you normally do things. So for some of us it might be that we decide we're going to light a candle, and that will mark the beginning and end of time set aside for us to focus on God on our own or together. It might be, if you've got small children, that's not appropriate, and you need to think of something else that will help everyone to say this is our time that we're spending together to spend with God. It could be that actually the online materials we're producing and the thing we print off doesn't really suit you as much as you might like. And so I want to encourage you and say that the BBC has announced a number of measures that they'll be taking that are different to their normal schedules, as well as their regular activities. So the BBC will be using local radio to broadcast a virtual service. And for us, that's BBC WM, and that's at 95.6 on the medium wave dial. If you've got a digital one, you can probably find it by pressing search, I hope. They haven't said what time that's going to be yet, but listen out, or perhaps ask around with your neighbours without getting too close to them, or listen out for announcements on that station, because I hope they're going to advertise it. The BBC is also going to be broadcasting a service on Sunday mornings on BBC One, though again they haven't announced the time for that yet, so I can't tell you further. But we do know that at 1:15 on Sunday there's Songs of Praise on BBC One, and it might be that you could take joy in singing along with that worship and enjoying the stories of the people that are shown on the programme. There is encouragement for us all in knowing that we're not worshipping alone, even if we are on our own in our house. If you do have a computer or smartphone and internet access, the Baptist Union is also holding regular live prayer events, which people are invited to join in with. And there is one scheduled for Sunday at 7 p.m. And that's part of a national strategy and suggestion that in order to offer hope and encouragement to our neighbours, anyone who is praying at 7 on Sunday in the evening might light a candle and put it in their window so that people at home can look out of their windows and see the lights and realise that there are people praying for them and praying for our nation. Hopefully, as Pete and I work on this together, the quality of our production may grow up. It may get better, it may develop, it may become of higher quality. I'm a bit new to this, as you can probably tell. I'm a bit technophobic, so Pete's going to be valuable in helping sort that out. And that's another way that we can show that we're church together, supporting each other in new ways of ministry that we've not tried before, because we've never had to. I hope that this has been a good introduction, and the materials for this week will be up in a separate video, which I hope you will enjoy very much. God bless. Bye.